I just think that, you know, I did pretty okay for my first time. Not that great. Hi. Hello. What's up? Welcome to my channel, Miyah Styles, where I just learn how to do hairstyles or try new hairstyles, or just, you know, just me doing some hair because, you know, I like to do my own hair. I like to try new stuff out, you know. I like to see what stuff's hitting for, you know, if I can do it, if I can't. And this is the channel where I do trial and error with hairstyles. If you want to see some of that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. The products that I used in this video, because I didn't show it in the video, was the Eco Styler. I used this mousse. I used this edge control. Can y'all see it? This edge control. And I never really used it, but I used it a little bit, so I think I should still show y'all. I used this as well. And the actual hair I used all my bags and I threw them away. I'm so sorry, but I'm pretty sure whenever I remember what it's called, because I can't remember right now, and I don't waste y'all time with me thinking and stuff, I'm gonna insert a picture of it, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can see what it looks like, because I really don't remember what it's called. But it was like $5.99 at the local hair store. Okay, so I'm starting off with a middle part. I mean, it's not the best part, but gotta do what you gotta do. And then I'm taking my edge control and I'm just going to apply it to the part and then to the hair around the part, just so it's nice and slick and everything's caught in my part. Then my first actual braid is going to be from the middle of my head to the middle of my ear. And then as I start my braid, I'll apply the edge control to the part. And then I'll start a braid by just braiding it down a couple times before I actually add the hair in. And when I do add it, as you just saw, I put the hair on top. I don't know the proper way. I don't really care, but this is what works for me. So again, put the hair on top and I'll just braid it in and act like nothing happened. I don't leave it out. I know that that's what you're supposed to do, but I don't know how to do all of that. So I just add the piece on top of my braid and I'll just braid it in. You'll see me do it again here, adding it on top and just continuing to braid. And then once the braid is actually off of my head, I just, just braid it down all the way into the end. I mean, it is very tedious, but, I want my hair to be down to my booty. So I'm just going to keep braiding and keep braiding. Okay, so once I reach the bottom, I like to put my hair in a knot, just so the braid stays the whole time I keep the braids in. And right here, I parted my hair again to be symmetrical to the other side to create the other braid on the opposite side. And then I would add the edge control to the part as well as like I did to the other side. But this time around, I did struggle to achieve this braid just because it is the opposite way of my hand, so I was trying to get used to it. So I kind of messed up a couple times, but then I eventually did get it, as you see here. And then for that second braid, I parted, I'm sorry you couldn't really see, but I parted it right behind my ear. So I am doing the same thing as I did to the other braids, just adding the hair on top after I started a little bit, and then just keep doing that so I can achieve a braid. The third braid is parted like this. It was hard for me to show how I actually braided it, so I just skipped that part. But you also do want to remember, you want to braid all the way down, trying to keep a nice braid pattern, so keep a steady pace when you're braiding, so your braid essentially looks the same. And you want to also remember that you need to untangle the bottom as you're braiding, because it will get really tangled up and then it'll be hard for you to braid, because I forgot to do this like 12 times when I was braiding. So just want to keep on braiding down, keep on pulling through, just so you don't have to go back and do more work. And then the last braid will be what's left, obviously. So like I said before, just starting off by just braiding my natural hair a couple times, and then after I braided it a couple times, I add the piece of Kanekalon hair on top of my braid. And here you can really see how I do it. I just switch over and then keep on braiding. And again, putting it on top, giving that piece of hair to my pointer finger, gripping it, and then continuing to braid like nothing happened. Again, putting it on top, grabbing it with my pointer finger, getting a good grip, and then just keep on braiding like nothing happened. And I'm trying to keep my fingers as close to my head as possible so the braid is as tight as I can get it to be, just because like I said, I can't braid. So that's like something that you might want to remember. And then once it gets off the nape of my neck, I like to pull it to the front just because I can see a little bit better what I'm doing, to try to keep the braid as neat as possible. For my not so good braiders, I like to add a little bit of eco styler to my braids, just so all those pieces that I couldn't really grip inside, that I couldn't really tuck, get into the braid to make it look a little bit more neater, just because, like I said, if you're not a good braider, this video is for you. So yeah, I'm putting the eco styler on the braids, trying to tuck anything away that did not get tucked in when I was braiding. And then after I do that with the eco styler and a toothbrush, lol, I also do my edges, and I like to do 3 swoops, as you see me doing here, 1, 2, and 3. And then trying to get underneath, but that part was really gripped into the braid, so it was kind of hard. But like I said, 3 swoops. And then I'll just repeat it on the same side. I mean, not on the same side, on the other side, doing the 3 swoops. Then, I just play with them for a little bit, trying to figure out if it looks good or not. But then after I finish them, I'm going to be adding my mousse. This is also going to help get those pieces of hair that did not get tucked in when braiding. They're just extra steps that you might need to take if you're not a really good braider, like myself. And then also, since I'm not a good braider, I'll put a scarf on to really flatten those pieces of hair. And I'll leave it on for about 10 minutes. And this is after 10 minutes. And you know, if you don't think that you got all the hairs, you can put the scarf back on. Okay. So what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I told you I wasn't really a braider. You know what I'm saying? I was struggling a little bit. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, the braids is in my head. Okay, they might not stay for long, but they in my head. Okay, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So yeah, if you like this type of video, hit that like button. If you like me, you know, subscribe to my channel. Turn on the, you know, the bell so you get notified every time I post. But that's just it for this video. I'll see y'all in my next one. If you subscribed, you'll get the notification for it. And oh, sorry, I post every Saturday. Every Saturday I post something about some type of hair thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you just want to see me some more, subscribe. And like I said, I post on Saturdays. I gotta keep repeating myself because I don't think you heard me. Subscribe, signal. But deuces.